Good morning, everybody. We've got Rabbit in the chat already. But other people will pop in, I'm sure. So, well, Dennis is done, and he put on a good concert for us, and we both had beautiful sunrises. So, Rabbit, how you doing, brother? Your weekend starting off all right? Mine is. Matt Russell. Good evening, Matt. Good morning, Russell. Hope you both are doing well. Scott, Jackrabbit FPV, good morning. Good to hear that, Rabbit. Rabbit. Whoops. No worries, Matt. No worries at all. I know it's late for you guys. So you have a great night, buddy. And maybe we'll catch you next Friday. Or my Friday, your Saturday on your live stream. So, yep. What Jackrabbit says. Sweet dreams. You have a good one, brother Matt. So. Mickey Steve, good morning. How are you doing? I said good morning. Good evening to you, sir. Good day. Good day. Mudball Creative, Don, good morning. I think he's talking to you, Matt. Well, while we're waiting for people to come in, how about I do this? In the chat will be the link to the stream. If you would like to come on and join me, I would greatly welcome you. If not, that's okay too. I know not everybody likes to be on live streams. Oh, man. My diabetes must be kicking in hard this morning. I am so thirsty. So if you haven't checked out my latest video, please do. I'll post a link to it in as soon as I get there. Some shameless self-promotion here. Also, I have a new one on my For Him FPV channel as well. I'll post a link to that one also. So now you got two videos to choose from. AC Drone Dude, good morning. Ben Cartwright, good morning. Glad you could be in the chat. Well, it appears I might not have any takers this morning. Well, it's such a beautiful day, at least here and in Georgia, that maybe nobody wants to be on live streams. They'd rather get out and do something. Hot Rod in Daytona. Good morning. Go Mars Force. Okay, yes, sir. Go Mars Force. Venus will be next. Go Moon Force. Phantom Hodges Drones. Good morning. How's it going, Paul? Tomas, good morning. How you doing, my friend? I guess it's afternoon where you're at. Michael Blade FPV, good morning. Again, the link for the stream is in the chat if you care to join. Please feel free to do so. Love to have you. Mr. Lovelady.
Good morning, sir. That was quick. I had just pressed the button and you said,
You popped right in, boy. I tell you, you must have good internet this morning.
I must have.
So how you doing, man?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing all right.
Mika Steve, welcome. Wowdy, 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 wowdy.
Rowdy.
I'm hunting webbers.
Well, looky here. Decided to pop in anyway.
Wake up now.
All bleary-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Oh, dude.
I thought you were going to bed, brother.
I am, mate. I am. I just can't tear myself away from this computer and the riveting content I've been watching over the last hour with Dennis.
Okay, well, I'm sorry about that, but
What do you mean you're sorry, mate? I'm not. For once, I'm not being sarcastic.
Wow. He's not being sarcastic, Dennis.
Are you going to give up your Australian citizenship?
I'm going to have to.
So, my cat, who's making her appearance here,
I blame you, cat.
decided to walk on my keyboard this morning.
Mm-mm.
It's all the Rodney Bell /
Your cat love that.
Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Good morning. Good morning.
Scott, how are you, mate?
Doing good. Doing good.
That's awesome.
Now she's got her tail on my keyboard, so no telling what's going to happen.
Cat spam.
Yep.
So, Matt, it's whole again.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Actually, that was packaged separately and it came the next day. So,
Okay.
I didn't have to beat him up or anything. So.
Yeah, right.
Is it me, or does Dennis sound like he's in an echo chamber?
When Scott came on, I noticed.
Yes. Scott's got another window open, probably.
I put my headphones on, maybe, or my ear stuff. I did check.
Yes.
That's all closed. I did notice my air conditioner was just blowing.
It's stopped now. No, it hasn't.
No, it's still there.
I'll try these.
So every one of us sounds like it's God speaking, right? It's just,
And nothing I say is worth listening to twice. So,
Yeah, same here.
Hi, Tomas.
Toys Ariels, how are you, buddy? Gary, Max here, Jim's droning.
Jerry
Roland,
Bowder,
how are you?
Max 420. Morning, both of you.
I think that may be better. What do you think, Rodney?
It sounds better.
Yeah.
It's a lot better. Yeah.
Can you guys hear my washer in the background?
Oh, I don't hear things like that, no.
It sounds like thump, 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 thump.
Oh, really? No, I would use
Astronaut.
No, I don't hear it.
Can't hear that, mate, at all.
Oh, good. Because I can.
I don't hear humming or anything solid, anything steady. I don't hear it because I have a steady ringing in my ears. It just drowns it out.
Jim Stroning, good morning. So Matt, you said something on you did a brief live stream last night.
You did.
About did you get some more work or what?
Oh, I just did a little video because I put in the community tab, right? Sorry, folks, I've got stuff to do today. I won't be going live anyway. So, and then I thought to myself, well, iPad and iPhone seem to have a little bit of an issue with these community tabs now. Whether they can't post or they can see community tabs but can't post community tabs, I'm not sure. I know you can't post them. So whether they can see them or not, I don't know. So anyway, I just did a short video just saying I won't be going live. I had a meeting today. There's a lot of stuff going on, man. Being introduced to the whole production company and
Wow.
all sorts of things going on there. So
wow.
Who knows, man? Yeah.
You might become is it possible you might become an employee of that company?
Ooh. Wouldn't that be? Do you know what I thought you were going to say then? I thought you were going to say, do you think it's possible that you are going to become important now?
No, I would ask that question.
That's probably something that'll never happen, Matt.
That's just in my head. See, yeah.
Excuse me, guys.
Yeah. So yeah, things are in the pipeline there, and they do a lot of commercials and money.
Oh, nice.
Are you guys still hearing echo?
No,
That'd be great if that leads to extra funds at least.
absolutely, yeah.
Especially if
it'd
it's steady.
It'd
be nice.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice to be a full-time gig, rocking up.
Yeah,
I don't have a suitcase with me. I rock up with drone bags.
I hear it would be nice to be a full-time geek. I don't know.
A full-time geek.
Yeah, that's what you said, right?
Gig.
Oh.
I heard geek too.
I actually heard 4-ton geek too.
Yeah, I did too.
Full-time geek.
Gig does sound better though.
It does.
Yeah, it's more appropriate for sure.
It is. A gig will work either as long as it's full-time. That'd be good.
That's right. You don't care what they call it as long as they send you the money, right?
No. Here comes the fly boy. Yeah. I'll probably have to get coffees for everyone for the first 6 months.
Copper State area, Mike. Good morning.
Mail off. Hey, cheers,
Michael
Thomas.
Blade. Good morning.
We're a bunch of geeks. That's right, Michael.
That's right.
Well, you've made it if you get your picture on the cover of the Rolling Stones.
That's right, mate. Yeah.
So, Scott, what you got going on?
Well, actually, today we are going to a foodie thing. Our local college has got Simon. I was going to look up his name, and I should know, but he's the Iron Chef from on Food Network. He's down here, and he's cooking for us, and they do this as a money maker. And actually, we went to a dinner last night with him, and today is the food festival event. So we're going to head over there and eat some good food. And
cool.
Rodney, is this a celebrity? Am I in the wrong room? Is this a celebrities only show or what?
No, it wasn't intended to be a celebrity show, but it's turning out that way, isn't it?
Sorry, I got to go.
we got Scott meeting up with famous cooks, and we got Matt becoming a super geek.
Good timing, Rodney. We almost had an accident here. All over the counter.
They're going to make an animated series about me.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Mm. Imagine that.
I had to look it up, and that's a shame, but it's Chef Michael Simon.
If you get a chance, Rodney, or not Rodney, Matt, at some point, take a look at the beginning of, if you do a Google search for Craig Ferguson, Russell Crowe, right? Then he just reminded me, Russell Crowe just reminded me so much of you on that show, because he has your exact attitude. It's just great.
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe, Craig Ferguson. It's something like all 4 visits or all 5 visits or whatever it was that he did there. And the first one in particular just reminded me so much of you.
Russell Crowe.
Crowe, you know, Australian guy. He's in a couple of movies like you.
Like Captain Jack Aubrey and Master and Commander, Far Side of the World.
Yeah, the little movies that never did anything.
Yeah. Akira Show, good morning.
Hey, Warren.
Mr. Crowley and his drone. Good morning, Sean.
Okay, give me. Oh, that's a long interview.
It is. It's long. It's not for now. Just at some point. At some point, just watch the beginning of that. It's funny.
The beginning, eh? Oh, you got me intrigued now. It's just so it's the beginning, you reckon?
Well, I mean, the first 5 minutes or so. You know,
Yes,
it's not,
now he'll never
not
get to
just-
sleep.
not just a few seconds.
I know. All right. So what I'll do is I'll push that, and I'll save it for later. Save it for later.
I like Craig Ferguson. He is a very, very intelligent, well-read person, and smart.
Is he Scottish or is he?
He is. He's Scottish.
Yeah.
Is that Russell Crowe?
No.
No.
Russell Crowe's Australian. Craig
Oh.
Ferguson is Scottish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He does that late night show.
Yeah. He until 2014 or so.
Oh, he doesn't do it anymore.
No. He did it for 10 years, I guess.
That's a good run, isn't it, for a late night show?
Yeah.
Doesn't the guy you're talking about, what's his name again?
Craig
Russell
Ferguson.
Craig who?
Ferguson.
Oh, Ferguson. Doesn't he do these car rides with celebrities and stuff as well on YouTube?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
Jerry
I
Springer?
haven't seen it.
Not Jerry Seinfeld? Fucking Jerry Springer. I mean,
Jerry Springer.
I thought, yeah, Jerry Seinfeld. I meant Jerry Seinfeld.
There's a big difference.
He does, yeah. He does coffee in cars with comedians. That's right. Sorry, no, I've got that mixed up.
I don't know what's happening with Craig Ferguson. Let me see if he's dropped out of the picture or not.
No, he's not the guy I was thinking of that does the car rides with celebrities. He's another
Okay.
English funny guy.
Phony.
Yeah, a comedian.
Oh, funny. He said
What do you
phony.
think I said?
Phony. He's another
Phony?
something a phony guy.
I didn't
yeah.
say phony. No.
You obviously weren't talking about me then.
Oh no, I wasn't talking. No, you're a geek.
That's right. I'm a super geek now.
Super geek. James Gordon.
James Corden.
James Corden.
Yeah.
I like him. He's hilarious.
Did you see that one where he went up in a plane with Tom Cruise?
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty funny, isn't it?
That was hilarious.
Yeah,
You know,
unreal.
I was surprised that I did not know that Tom Cruise was an actual pilot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's been flying for at least 2 weeks now.
Yeah, and that P-51 that he used to fly Corden with, he owns that, I think.
He's got a few of the old birds, I think. A quick Google search to tell me. What planes does Tom Cruise own?
He's not the only movie star that flies airplanes either. The guy that played Worf on Star Trek: The Next Generation, Michael somebody, he flies. He owns a couple of jets, actually,
Harrison
fighter
Ford.
jets.
Harrison Ford owns one. I think Harrison Ford flies.
Yeah, Harrison Ford flies too.
John Travolta went through the
yeah.
Qantas training thing.
Yeah,
Australia?
John Travolta was the other one I was thinking.
Just to
about.
bring it full circle, Craig Ferguson flies as well. He was always, this is interesting, he was always afraid of flying, right? And Harrison Ford told him,
Hey, John.
you're not afraid of flying, you just have a fear of not being in control. He said, you'll do well if you learn to be a pilot.
Huh?
So he did, and he got his pilot's license and so on, and he said he's much better now. He understands what's going on inside the cockpit and that. So.
Yeah.
I fly when my girl gets mad. That's funny, Danny.
You need to learn that song, then I'll fly away.
Come fly with me.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I thought of Harrison Ford with some of his near accidents he had.
Okay, so Tom Cruise got a P-51. He's also got a Gulfstream 4, valued at $20 million, which includes a jacuzzi and a screening room.
Wow.
So when we were going to spin up, it was a P-51 that crash landed in front of us before we could get in the air.
That's right.
Yeah.
Down the beach?
No, we were at the airport, and Tuskegee airmen were flying in to do an air show, or going to an air show, and the pilot came in, and one of his landing gears kind of collapsed as he landed. It wasn't bad, but it messed our trip up pretty bad. I mean, we got there at like 1 a.m. in the morning, and they had to take us back off the tarmac, and we got to watch. I mean, I actually got a video of them taking it off the runway, and all the local guys they were like, well, we got his fuel. He gave his fuel to us. They had to take the plane apart and truck it back to wherever they were, to repair it. So it was a pretty big event. I mean, luckily enough, it was minor. I mean, pilot wasn't hurt. Plane didn't look like it was hurt too bad.
Yeah, they got to go through that whole thing looking for spar beam cracks and all sorts of stuff now. And yeah, it's an old plane. Look at that. To use the sports and TV.
Peter Carroll. Good evening.
I was just
what time
looking.
is it there, Matt?
Sorry.
I'm not hung up on him, but since he was a topic of conversation, I did Google Craig Ferguson, and it turns out in January of this year, Sony Pictures announced a new half-hour syndicated late-night talk show with Craig Ferguson as host. That's where he is now.
Oh,
He's
he's getting back into it again.
Yeah.
Oh, what if I
good.
get a phone call?
He's good at that.
Did you say you hope you get it? Wonder if you're gonna get a phone call?
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do for you, Matt.
The subs say everything, mate. Oh.
Sub what?
No one else thinks it.
Well, somebody has to think it, right, Matt?
That will be me. Oh.
Well, at least there's one person thinking it,
That's right.
even if it is you.
I know. I'm putting it out there so the universe can do what it likes with it. You know. So far, it's done nothing.
Sounds like to me they just went.
I just laughed. Heard all these voices behind me laughing. Yep. It's like, who's that? Yeah.
You know those voices aren't real, right, Matt?
Mm. Mm.
They're all in your head.
Mm-mm. They're not in my head because I can hear them behind me. If they're in my head, I can hear them here.
They just want you to
Right.
think they're behind you.
They're in the back of your head.
They're in yeah, what Scott said.
I'm going to see what my therapist has to say about this conversation.
You may not want him to, or her.
No, I'll end up having to go for another 6 months. If I tell him I'm involved with the droning community on YouTube, he'll go, oh, right. They'll probably open up a whole new can of worms. What do you mean you had someone visit you from the States? Lay down. Tell me about your childhood.
Hey, has anybody heard from Ron lately?
No, I asked the question the other day. Actually, I spoke to Chris during the week, and he said Ron's just taking a little bit of time off.
Oh, okay.
So Chris has been speaking to him, yeah.
You talking about Ron Lockwood?
Yeah.
He was in the chat of a live stream
That may be
this
the case,
week.
Dan.
Sorry.
Oh, I was talking to Dan.
Sometime this week. I don't remember whose live stream it was though.
Yeah, Dennis, I can't remember either, but I was in that as well. And I do remember seeing him pop up.
Yeah.
Mm.
May have been like Drone Nation or something like that.
I believe you're right.
Yeah, I tried to ring him a couple of times, but he's gone all Jim Boyd on me.
Even then, when he was in, he really wasn't in very long. He said a couple things, and then you didn't see him anymore. So
Yeah.
We got to get Dan to go over Boyd's house. That's what we got to do. We're going to camp out in his front yard and wait till he comes out his garage.
So you don't hear from Jim Boyd at all anymore, do you?
No.
Kind of, I miss that. I mean, those were some really good shows.
Yeah, I haven't heard from Jim in quite a while either.
Yeah, oh, that's right. You used to pop in on those shows, didn't
No,
you?
I was a lurker.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, you used to.
I lurked for 2 years before, Bob Casey's the one that got me involved in all this. So,
Bob,
and then I
gotcha.
got to meet Chris Hope there too. But
Also, we can blame Bob. Got it.
Bob, yeah.
All right.
Bob's
Yeah.
the issue.
Hey, how's that new poster coming along? You put 14 new names on there? Was that what it is?
ooh, I think I
Wow.
got 120 names on it now. I had like 87 on it before. So,
Wow, that's nuts.
Wow.
Ken,
Hey, Ken.
Social Media, good morning.
You're so talented.
nah, not really.
No, you are.
Everybody says, man, that's a funny look of me. And yet then they say everybody else looks okay. But look, I already know I'm not that good. But I don't do this because I'm good at it or anything like that. I actually do it to honor everybody that's on it. And, I honor, it's not that I'd honor everybody that's in here, but it's who I get to see and who I kind of get to know and kind of the personalities of the community. So
Have a good day, John.
See you, John.
So you're working on a new poster?
yeah, it's basically the same thing as the other one. I've just added names to it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So let's see who's in there. Flying Flynn Media, I added him. Copper State Aerial, I added him as well. Trying to think who all. Jim's Droning, I added him. Quadcopters.
That'd be an interesting.
I added quadcopters. I added Al Sharon. I don't know.
Hey, Ken Cardoso.
Let's see what I do. I added.
Kidding.
Have a good one, Akira Show.
See you, Warren.
I want to add Warren. I don't know what he looks like. I'm going to draw him a naked man walking a dog is what I'm going to do. He told me a long time ago he walks his dog naked.
No, maybe you don't want to do a naked stick man. That wouldn't be good, I guess.
Well, that's what I was going to do, or a big question mark or something like that. And
Well, how do we know it's a stick man?
Lance Cadena, good morning.
That's a good point.
We don't know. I know he's a Ghostbuster. You know, I remember seeing a video a long time ago where I guess he had a Ghostbuster theme for a birthday party.
Oh, yeah?
So every time I think of him, I think of Ghostbusters as well. So
Who are you going to call?
Steve W. Knowles, good morning.
Hey, Stephen.
Walking the dog.
Hard to die, good morning.
Oh dear. That's right. Pete Carroll, how are you, man? Jeez. Yeah, Dan, it's not the drugs, mate. It's not.
Thank you, Carter D. How do you say it? Carter D-Y? I don't know.
I think hard to die,
Carter die.
but I don't know that it's right.
Oh, see you, Peter Carroll. Sorry, I didn't see you in the chat. I miss him coming onto your show.
yeah, I do too. I like Peter, his dry sense of humor. It's
Yeah. First,
It was always funny, wasn't it?
we do have a reasonable facsimile in our bottom left here.
Have a good one, Peter. Good night, brother.
Similar?
So
Bottom
some of
left.
the
Bottom right. Sorry, bottom right. Yeah, the other left.
Yeah.
some of the names I added to the posters: Joe Blaylock, Joe Fodolio, Lauren Donar, Adventure FPV, which is Lee. Well, I'll just say Lee. I won't say his last name. Matt Bagwell, Michael Blade, Mike Kinney, Wedge and Big, Paul Brown,
Gracious peace.
Roosevelt, Fly Natural, Sean Geeksvana, Susan Lee. I added Susan Lee. And quadcopters and tech. I think that was it.
I'm going to call Susan Lee after this.
Proudly sponsored by another Peter Carroll one-liner.
Is that it?
That's it. Haven't played that for years.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he was good with those one-liners.
He was.
It was. That day he came out when everyone had lens envy. Everyone's coming out and Ron comes out with his big lens and look at him going. He was, that's fantastic. Pete just shuts his camera off. Then he comes back on the screen and he's got this lens. It looks like you can't even see. It's too big to even fit on my camera, see? Right? It was huge, a big white thing. He wasn't just carrying it around like this. That was what RIU win, Pete.
Michael, Night Train, good morning, good day, good day.
G'day.
Goodbye.
How are you, mate?
Matt published a video that had, I was in the Outback, right? Matt introduced me to the Outback. He said, why don't you walk around? I said, it's not dangerous. Matt said, no. Then pretty soon he said, I'll come back. You're going to get killed.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And Peter replied to that, why'd you stop him?
Yeah, why'd you stop him?
Wow, now you know who your friends are, Dennis.
That's right.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that was that was a hilarious video.
I liked all those videos coming out during that. Y'all had a good thing going on there.
Oh man,
I'm glad you
guys
went,
had a
Dennis.
great
That was
comedy
fun.
Team.
Matt gets all the credit for that stuff. His mind doesn't stop when it comes to that stuff. So.
We had a bit of fun, didn't we?
We did.
We did this one thing where we couldn't find the river, right? So I had divining rods, and I'm going all over the place and la la la, and anyway, Dennis is filming away and all this, and I just finished. I didn't even know what I said, to be honest. And he goes, "Oh, I wasn't recording audio."
Yeah, I had the wireless mic turned off. I didn't realize it.
I tell you who else
Oh,
I had was
man.
Al Diaz, Time to Fly. He used to be on your show all the time too.
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Al was always good. It took him a while to warm up to how we were.
Ruin, good morning.
Some of the things we said, hang on, and then he warmed up, and then all of a sudden he became just as much as a stir as anyone else.
Absolutely.
And yeah, he's a good bloke. Al, I like Al.
Yeah.
Don't see enough of him these days. Every now and again he pops on. He was on my show a couple of weeks ago actually, which was nice.
I've been seeing him in chats a lot in various shows. I mean, so I actually put him on here, and I'll be honest, I look at it and it's like, I don't think I did a very good job on that. But
Dan
like I
says,
said,
yeah,
I don't do it to insult anybody or anything like that. It's really just to kind of, hey, man, know you're part of the group, glad of it. Here's an insult to you.
Barkley, good morning. So Dan, Barbarian FPV, thinks that Matt's had too many mindsets, and that's why he looks the way he does this
Too
morning.
many.
Yeah.
Too many Matt bumps.
Yeah.
Barkley, good morning.
Well, let's be honest, they're experimental. We really don't know the long-term effects of these things. They haven't been going for that long, so a 5-year study needs to be done. I've been warned not to give any more out because everyone's getting too huge too quick and they're getting stretch marks. And you can't have that.
Show your mindset of hugeness T-shirt again.
That's all right. Hashtag Matt Bump.
The views expressed by the audience or the panel, not necessarily those of Rodney Bell.
Matt bumps are likely to make you grow a third leg. You're not even going to touch that, Kenny.
No, me either.
Yes, you did, Jim. You did. A couple of times, Jim. Oh, man.
See, now you got people that had Matt bumps denying it.
No, they can't remember, right? And this is what happens. It seems to be causing amnesia as well.
It sounds like a denial to me.
Yeah, it's not just a river in Egypt. It was
That's
talking.
right.
He was talking. Yeah, he was just talking about that. There, it's causing a lot of problems actually, and I think.
Oh, yeah?
I think yeah.
Yeah.
Aside from the stretch marks, I mean, it's starting to have sort of. Well, it's okay to have the mindset of hugeness, but really, when it comes down to it, you've got to have the shit to back it up with, right? And if you haven't got that, then the mindset of hugeness is taking you somewhere you just can't be, right? And it starts to hurt you and your reputation, and people are just thinking that you're just big-headed and all that because you're not following up with actions. A bit different in my case, of course. Poor buggers.
So,
Oh, look at this!
Whoa.
this is the debut.
Wow.
I really have not even shown this to anybody. But there's a Joe Fodolito. You remember old Jim Boyd used to always talk about his mouse not working?
I did.
There's Al Diaz. There's Al Sharon, John Flynn. There's quadcopters. I added Deneen, Magic, Capture Magic. I got to meet her last year at South Florida Drone Meetup.
Oh, right.
She's right there. Pittman. Dang, I forgot his name. Mike. Yeah, Mike Pittman. Michael Pittman. That's not right. What's his name? Anyway, there's. Geez, I'm on the spot.
I see Tom there and Maddie.
Yeah, y'all are all the originals, so I'm just kind of pointing out the ones I added. There's Wedgeworth. Added Wedgeworth. I added Eddie Nunez, the Key Largo guy. There's Jim's droning, which you'll probably say that don't look like me.
I only see one handsome one. There's only
I
one
love your
handsome.
tasteful use of color in here.
So Don, I think Don may be in the chat too. He said, you know, it'd be funny if you just didn't show me and showed Fisheye. So there's Fisheye and Don.
There you go.
Lexus, got Lexus in there now. But I don't know, man. I ended up, I think I was on 87 and now I'm up to 120. So
Wow.
Wow.
but it's as you see, I'm running out of room. I added Max Ayers and Tammy Jean's dog, which is Jasper.
Oh,
That's
cool.
AK, because Jasper's a big show, a part of the show now too.
Do you know that Jasper has his own stickers?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hope to
classic.
get one. Yeah, I hope to get one. There's Paul Brown, which probably didn't do a very good job of him either. There's Michael Blade, and there's Matt Bagwell, Charles Hatmaker, Barkley. I don't think I had Barkley on there. Why can't I think of Pittman's name right now? I'm gonna have to look him up. 44.
I don't think
look,
I've
he's-
ever seen Barkley.
Greg Pittman. I've met him several times, and it's just my mind went blank. So, but there's
There's
Susan
Chris
Lee.
Hope's knife.
I got Susan Lee right there. So, but like I said, this is not to insult anybody, and I don't mean to miss anybody. It's not to slight anybody either. There's Charles Galuski. There's Donna Larn. And who else? I think. Okay, so there's Geeks Vana and John Coopy. So, Dom's everywhere now, Dominique. So there's you another Australian.
Oh my God.
I put in. So, yeah, I kind of got all you Australians up here together. So
Where's Dom at?
Yeah.
number 80,
Oh,
Right here.
okay. I see it.
and there's Mike Kinney right there.
Oh, Mike Kenny.
So-
Yeah. Jim Boyd. Look at him.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, I know. Well,
Jim Boyd, I miss him. See, I originally did this in honor of Rick Halbert, and
Right.
I had a core of people, which is most of these people all right here directly around him, which was Chris Hope, Steve Carpenter, Rodney, Bob Casey, Jim Boyd. Matt, I'm pretty sure I had you in the original as well.
yeah, it was there.
Drone Bum, Paul. Who else? Anybody, Ken Herron, anybody that I knew he was influencing or given something to or was encouraging to do it. I had Dennis Lovelady, Crawford, Idaho Quadcopters. I think that's not B-Mac. I think he was in the original poster. Actually, I don't remember right now, but actually I got the original poster somewhere too. But now it's
great,
grown
great.
so darn big. It's getting to be a pretty big monster. So anyway,
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it is
Awesome stuff.
fantastic.
so I got the idea, and what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna try to get everybody to autograph over their picture, and I'm gonna keep one version for myself. Probably going to do like I did last year and try to give this away at the South Florida Drone Meetup. But as everybody shows up, I'm going to ask them to autograph over their picture too. So the one he gives away, so hopefully we'll have the autographs on it. And
Cool.
my idea is I go see all these people and get their autographs. So Matt, I don't know how I'm going to. Man,
You don't know how?
Dennis, I don't know if you
Dennis.
saw it, but I actually asked you to get Matt's autograph. And this is why, because I kind of had an idea, but I didn't know how I was going to do it. Well, how am I going to transpose the autograph over the picture?
I'm
You know what,
sorry, I
the-
don't remember you asking for that, Scott. I would have.
I look, trust me, I had no problem with it.
Also, when you
Because
asked
I
me,
knew
it just
you-
for you, was it?
Pardon me?
So when Dennis asked me for that, it was just for him. He didn't realise it was for you, right? Okay.
But Dennis had so much going on anyway. I didn't mind, and it didn't bother me at all if you didn't see me ask.
Yeah.
So I
I
was
wish
just
I
having
hadn't
fun with you
sold
guys
that, but I
being
needed
down
the-
there. So
Wish I hadn't sold that, but I needed the $2, you know?
I was going to say 5.
he couldn't get 5. He had to go down to 2.
Yeah. Haggle me down.
That's that mindset of hugeness working again.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have gone for $10, mate, in Australia because it's huge here, bigger in Australian money. So
I'll see if I can. I want to make sure what picture I flash over to, but I'll see if I can find the original poster. My problem.
oh right, yeah, no worries, Dan. Look, every now and again he answers some of my emails, but when I answer him back, he never answers me back. So who knows? He might even be watching it. No, he's not. He's always in bed at this time of day, so we can say what we like about him. But yeah, it'd be good one day if he decides to dye his moustache live on a live show again.
Magenta.
Magenta. Oh, dude. We had so many conversations off air about that. Matt, I don't know what I've done wrong. Well, neither do I, mate. It looks horrible. Yeah. That's awesome. But anyway, I'm going to roll. I'm going to go to bed. I've had it.
Nice to see you, Matt.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good
to
seeing
catch
you,
up.
Matt. It's been a minute or two.
It has, eh? Yeah, it's been a little while since I've been on your show, Rodney.
Just real quick, I'll see if I can share this the original poster.
Thanks for bumping the quality of the live stream.
My pleasure.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
You'd have hundreds here, wouldn't you? Who's watching? Oh, heaps. Tell you what, Scott. Is Scott is Scott doing something before I go, or is he?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I think he's trying to find the original.
I got it. I just got to select the right one.
And just to clarify, Matt, on the iPad, we can't even see the community tab. When we go to the community tab, it said this option is not available or something like that.
Right.
But on the iPhone, it's fine.
So that's the original
Right.
poster.
Okay. That's the one I've
I
got.
never
Yeah.
saw that original. My goodness.
And Rick was the inspiration for all this. And really, I'm going to tell you, this is why I love this community so much. Rick's impact is still on this community even after his passing. Because, I didn't know him, but I got to see him just before he passed away. But seeing the outpouring of love afterwards, that's what really got me and inspired this drawing. And I'll be honest, I put this thing together like that. And it was just one of those things that, I don't know, I guess it just meant to be or something like that. Because, I don't have any talent, in all honesty. But
Well, contrary to what you say, I think you've got plenty of talent there,
Yeah,
brother.
well,
it's a skill that I don't have, and you clearly do. So,
Mm.
good
No, you're
luck.
doing
Good
good,
morning
man.
to Bent Rail Productions and Jackson RC Aviation and to Doc Murdoch.
All right. No worries. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend, eh?
All right, Matt,
Did you
sleep
plan?
tight.
No worries. I shall do. Here we go. It's down the bottom. All right. Take care, all.
See you,
Night.
Matt.
Bye.
I'm at. I always tell everybody too. I'm not seeing chat right now, but if anybody wants that, all they got to do is email me, and I don't mind sending them the image of it so they can print it out and do whatever they want with it.
So, do you do that on paper?
No, and that's it. So see, I'm not as good as everybody thinks because it's digital, and digital is so much easier to draw. I used to doodle all the time on paper, but to actually sit there and look at a picture and kind of emulate. You can actually put the picture in the background, and you're still drawing it, but you're kind of enhancing it, and it is your take on it. I'll be honest, because I draw it, turn the picture off, and it's like, man, something's wrong. And it's usually the eyes or the nose or something like that. And I don't know. That's why I say I don't really have the talent, because I keep looking at the eyes or the nose, and it's like, how do you really do this? How do you? So in a sense, it's a learning phase of how to do it, how to draw, and the digital actually helps you because you're doing an overlay is what you're doing. So
Yeah.
So I actually go out, find pictures, capture these people, put it back there, and then draw over the top of it. Now I do. I mean, in doing it repetitive like that too, it does all of a sudden you realize, oh, the ears are like this almost every time. The eyes are different varieties of this. So, but if you look, the eyes and the nose of most of those drawings are always kind of messed up. You know, I think Tom not Capture Life. What is Tom's email?
Capture Life.
Yeah. So he said, man, you messed my nose up pretty bad. I said, yeah, I messed up your ears and your eyes and your nose too. So,
Hey, Chris Jackson, you have a good day, brother.
See you, Chris.
well, like I said, I don't do it to insult anybody. It's really I'm doing it to try to honor you, even though it might not be that. But
Right. Well, nobody can find fault with a creation better than the creator can find that fault, right? But when somebody else looks at it, me for example, it looks wonderful. So
well, nobody knows themselves better than themselves as well. So when you
Right.
look at your own picture, you're like, that doesn't look like me, or man, that doesn't. So I always say, look at the other guy. If the other guy looks right, then you know he's looking at your picture and saying, I did all right with you too. So,
that's
but
great.
I don't
Dan,
know.
you have a good day, brother, and I hope you get to go to visit Michael up there in Minnesota or Michigan. I forget where Michael's at.
Which Michael we talking about?
Night Train. Dan's
Michael
going up
Lang.
to meet,
Michigan. He's in
meet with
Michigan.
Night Train. Is it Michigan?
Yep.
Yeah, Michigan. He's that. I knew it was up there somewhere. Minnesota, Michigan.
One
They're
of
all
those
the same.
states.
Who's that going to visit him?
They're all cold.
Yeah. How many M states are there? Minnesota, Montana, Michigan,
Maryland.
Maryland. There are a lot of them.
I see Mudball just said, I got the eyes puppets, or the puppet's eyes perfect. Yeah, Mitch. I miss Mitch too. Old, what was his? You know, he used to do FPV
Old farts
video.
with drone. Old fart in the drone.
Old guy in a drone. In his
Yeah,
drone.
old guy in a drone. That's it.
Yep.
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 Ken,
So-
you have a good day, brother.
See you, Ken.
Oops.
Montana. Yes. Yes. Myra Elaine mentioned Montana.
Morning, man.
Well, Mela will forgive you. I didn't see you in my chat. I didn't acknowledge you in my chat. Like, if you were there, I
She
apologize.
was in there.
She was.
You're in trouble, Rodney. I mean,
Sorry.
Dennis.
I miss Myra.
Rodney's
What's-
probably in trouble
Mela?
too, though.
I miss Mela's requests. She always had me on my toes.
So, anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream for today.
All right, sir. Well, yeah, with Matt gone, then what's the value, right? So.
Oh no,
Doc Murdoch, I got
it's
your
not that.
I'm
It's just-
kidding. I'm joking.
Doc Murdoch, I got your
well, you know,
email.
Dennis, I've been so sensitive since the other day when you got on me for not inviting you up here for our little mini meetup. Now I'm on the defensive with you all the time. Harley FPV, good morning.
I would absolutely not expect you to invite me to something like that. But if I could make it, well, that would be
Well, next time I will, because if you can make it, I would love for you to come up here.
great. Yeah, I would love to. Oh, I have an update with regards to my wife's return. She probably won't be coming back until sometime in late April. It turns out that there is not a 90-day. The 90 days is not a limiting factor for the CIS saying you've abandoned your green card. It's actually a year, but they'll start to ask questions after a half year.
Oh,
Because of the time that her parents passed away, early April, I don't remember the exact date, but there's an important day in the grievance process for the Chinese people, and it falls in April. So she would like to stay, past that date, whatever that is. And so I expect she'll probably come back in late April. She's that there are challenges with her staying there, personal challenges. So she wants to come home, but she's going to hold out for that thing, whatever that is. So I'll be at Drone Meetup, or I'll be at the South Florida Drone Meetup early. And
So that means you're not doing the 1-day trip, that you actually will be there for multiple days?
yeah, and I make my reservation today. I don't know how many days is multiple, but I'll be there early and I'll leave late. I might stay for the what's the fish, the boat tour, boat
Monday.
cruise, whatever it is,
That's
which is
Monday.
I think Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
oh,
So
you
would
guys
you
talk
be-
about the drone meetup.
yeah,
Well,
I'm really sad that I'm not going to be able to make that.
I am too. A lot of people are, but I understand. Funds are not not unlimited, unfortunately. So
Yep.
Yeah.
will you be staying at the Hampton Inn or somewhere else? And you don't
yeah,
have
I'll
to tell
make a
me?
reservation at the Hampton Inn. I usually
Good.
stay at Marriott, but I make an
Well-
exception since that's where most people are going to be. I'll just stay there.
It's really fun because it's like the party never stops. You
Right.
go down to the lobby and everybody's there, and we're still doing the same thing. So
Yeah,
Right.
I think Friday night, I think we ended up doing a live stream, and then Saturday
yeah,
night we was doing a live stream, and
yeah.
Sunday morning Johnny was doing his Johnny Drones and Coffee,
Right.
and
Yeah, it's such a good time. I mean, even anybody and Rodney, look, I'm like you too. It's like, man, I got to start picking and choosing which one I'm going to go to, and because you want to go to all of them, but you can't go to
Right.
all of
Yeah.
them.
Well,
So
yeah.
hey Leonard, good morning. JSK Enterprise in the house.
Hey, Leonard,
Yeah,
Greg, Harley FPV.
I'm hoping that I'll be able to go to Spin Up. I think they're having Spin Up this year. I
Yeah,
haven't
right.
heard anything.
Well, he said that
He
I
may
believe
announce
that he
at
said
South
that he will
Florida.
announce the date at
Yeah.
South Florida Drone Meetup. He and Chris Waters are both going to be at South Florida Drone
Oh
Meetup.
man, now I'm really mad.
Come
And-
on down, Rodney.
Yeah, come on down.
Hey, get out here on the street, hold up a sign, get you a dollar or two. Matter of fact, you and Dennis were doing that anyway. Yeah, you guys already know how to panhandle.
That's right. That's right.
Or put the thumb up and see if you can get a ride down here.
Well, I don't think getting a ride would be the problem. It's more the funds.
You can hold up a sign that says, "If you pay me, I won't sing," and you make a ton.
Well, you
Or
will
if
be
you pay me,
missed.
I'll introduce you to Dennis Lovelady.
Speaking from personal experience, but anyway.
You definitely will be missed.
thank you,
I'm
Dennis.
gonna miss the great Sasquatch coming. So
Yeah. But anyway, so I believe that Kelly is going to make that announcement at South Florida Drone Meetup. And by the way, his first Friday, Didn't happen yesterday. It's supposed to happen today. I think he was traveling in New York. And I don't know if he'll be back home today or if he's going to do the show from New York or whatever. But
I
anyway,
thought I saw a notice where he had gone live.
well, he might have.
Let me see.
My understanding was he's going to do it today, same time, which I think that means 8 p.m. Eastern, right? Or is it 7? Anyway, sometime this evening. Oh, and by the way, Doc Murdoch, you didn't miss a mat bump. We were just talking about mat bumps.
No, I guess he didn't do it. Maybe he was just making an announcement that he was going to do it.
I think there's something in his community page about it, but again, I have iPads. I don't.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's tonight. You're right.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know the time? Since we're talking about it.
7 p.m.
Eastern.
Central Time.
Okay, so 8 p.m. our time. Yeah.
Yeah, and he says he will have Sean Oz and Ed Ricker vlogs on to talk about cold weather drone flying.
Cool. All right, so there you go.
So that will be Ready Set Drones tonight.
Yep.
At 7 Central Time, which I guess would be 8 Eastern.
Yeah.
6 Mountain and
5 Pacific.
5 Pacific. So, all right, guys. Well, with all that being said, I guess we'll go ahead and end this.
Okay. Well, thanks. It was great to spend time with you guys.
It was, Dennis. And I promise next time I'm going to tell you about our meetup and you can come up here. You have my permission.
And I was thinking about this earlier today, Scott. If there's a time that you think you would like to just do a live show just because, you let me know. I'm happy to open the spot for you. All right?
Well, I'm somewhat disappointed I wasn't able to do the last one. I mean, we were trying to sell this house and we supposedly had a buyer. We were moving out. Oh my gosh. I mean, our heads right now are just like in circles. And
Yeah, I understand you're completely swamped. I do, but that's an open invitation for you for any time. If you feel like you'd like, hey, I'd like to do one this weekend, you just let me know and it's yours.
Well, I hope to be right there with you down there in South Florida.
I hope so too. Yeah, looking forward to that. All right, guys.
And trust me, we know where we're going this time, so I'll keep my mouth shut next time.
No,
that's right. We got lost, didn't we?
Yeah, I apologize. Really.
No, it's fine. I'll see you guys.
All right, Dennis. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Scott, you have a good one, brother.
Yep.
Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for being in the chat. Do appreciate it. Don't forget tomorrow morning, Sunday sunrise, starting with Drone Bum in Long Island, New York, or somewhere in New York. Then coming to me here in Virginia, moving on to Georgia with Dennis Lovelady. From there, we'll either go to Arkansas with Fly Natural or Chris Hope. And if Fly Natural doesn't fly, Chris Hope will follow Dennis Lovelady. And then it'll be Johnny Drone Flyer with Drones and Coffee. You all have a great day. Take care. Love y'all. Bye now.